of the UK. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner, the challenger, a man with a record of 11 wins, 1 loss, with 5 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 4 pounds. And tonight, he wears the blue corner. Stands the champion, a man whose record stands at 25 wins, 3 losses, and 20 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 5 pounds, 8 ounces, and tonight he wears the grey shorts with red trim. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBO Bantamweight Champion of the World, Zolani Tete! Your referee, Mr. Phil Edwards, will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Zolani. Gentlemen, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect. Follow my instructions at all times. Be careful with your heads in close. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds, and this is the WBO Bantamweight Championship of the World.
Zolani Tete, Richie, is looking here to lay down something of a statement. He wants a unification battle against the Belfast hero Ryan Burnett, trained by Adam Booth. He is, in a lot of people's eyes, currently the world #1, Tete, but he's also been one of the great avoided fighters.
I think very much so, John. He's an avoided man indeed. Oh, and that's the reason why.
Goodness me, first punch of the fight, and it's all over. He's knocked him unconscious. The fight is all over with the first punch of the fight. Extraordinary shot from Zolani Tete. Medical men straight into the ring. He has caught him with an immense shot with the first punch of the fight. Well, he wanted to make a statement, and he certainly did do that.
Yeah, tremendous shot, wasn't it? Right hook as the both boxers come together. Super punch indeed. Bang on the button. He won't throw many better than that, will he? Lots of power, meeting his opponent head on, round the guard, whips it in, and it bangs. It hits him bang on the button, on the point of the chin. So we had a great shot. Terrific right hook.
Well, he said he was going to finish him inside 4 rounds. Finished him inside the first minute of the fight, and we've got it unofficially. Around about 20 seconds. We'll give you an exact time on it, but against Butler, he's won his last 9 fights, and he has become one of the outstanding fighters in the world, but slightly worrying scenes in there at the moment.
Yeah, and he has been an avoided boxer, mainly because of his skills. Also, he's a very skillful southpaw indeed. He's very difficult to look good against. He has decent power. That was testament of that. 21 KOs now in the 26 victories that he's had. So yeah, tremendous power, but it's his all-round boxing ability that's made him an avoided boxer. Like I say, he's very difficult to look good against and to figure out. He can box at range, behind his jab, box at distance. He can also box on the inside. He's good with the hooks downstairs. So yeah, he's a good all-rounder. Well, and at 29, you know, he's at his peak now.
We didn't have a lot of time to say anything about the lad who was in the ring against him, Siboniso Gonya. He came into this having just beaten the WBO ranked #5 fighter. There he is. He's sitting up now. He is conscious. He's been given oxygen in the ring, and a round of applause from the crowd. They realise that he is now recovering. Goodness me. Penny for the thoughts of Ryan Burnett after that.
Indeed. But that's a totally different contest, isn't it? And, you know, Ryan's a worthy world champion. But Tete, this has been his night. It's been a tremendous performance. It was a great shot, wasn't it? That single shot that did all the damage there. Gonya's okay. That's the main thing, John, and that's nice to see. But Tete, what an avoided man he is, and you can see why he is now.
Ryan Burnett, who won the WBA Super title and the IBF title, and Tete wants unification matches against him. He's come through this title defense here of his WBO World Bantamweight title about as spectacularly as you possibly can. Doctors, you can see, speaking to Siboniso Gonya, making sure that he's regained consciousness. I'm sure he'll be taken to hospital as a precaution after the knockout. But what a performance that, though, from Zolani Tete. It was as good a punch as you would wish to see.
Let's not forget either, John.
Here's the fight as it happened. At first punch he landed,
first
and
shot,
down he went.
Yeah. As they come together, let's have a look at it. Just a right hook around the guard, isn't it? There it was there. Whipped that shot in. There you go. Gonya looked like he was trying to land a shot of his own. Oh, he just dropped his hand slightly, didn't he? And he just whipped it around the guard of Gonya.
Oh, what a punch.
What a shot.
What a punch it was. And Zolani Tete now speaking to his beaten opponent, Siboniso Gonya, who will know precious little about it. I shouldn't think he is even properly aware of what has happened. We'll get a word with Zolani Tete shortly, and I know what he'll be saying. He'll be saying, bring on Ryan Burnett. I want to prove that I am the best man in the world.
Super punch, John, wasn't it, around the guard? And Ryan Burnett would probably, he'd want the fight as well. He wants to, he wants unification contests himself, does Ryan Burnett. But at 29, then Tete, I think, has got to make his move in terms of trying to get unification contests. He's in his prime now, this lad is. But you can just see why he's so feared everywhere.
He has been an avoided man. He is a feared man. So relaxed and laid back outside the ring. At the press conference and the weigh-in yesterday, he looked as though he was more like he was getting ready for a jog around the block rather than getting ready to defend his world title. He's just supremely confident and an amazingly fit athlete.
Yeah, he's very fit. He's got a good engine, and like I say, he's a good all-round boxer, is Tete. But I've always found him a very skillful man as well. But there he just demonstrated what power he has got. Tremendous power.
Well, subject to confirmation, we think that is the quickest world title fight that there has ever been in world boxing. That is subject to confirmation, but we reckon that punch was out at 6 seconds. The fight was stopped pretty much instantaneously afterwards, and our initial research tells us that there might have been one going back in 17 seconds, but that it has never before been finished as quickly as that. What you've seen is something pretty extraordinary, history-making, and confirming that Zolani Tete in his weight division, he's got a smile now, relieved that Siboniso Gonya has recovered okay, but he knows that he is the best around. Here's Mark Burdiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 11 seconds of the first round, the contest has been stopped. The winner by technical countout, and still the WBO Bantamweight champion of the world from Eastern Cape, South Africa, Zolani Lastborn Tete! And ladies and gentlemen, please show your
Well, the time
appreciation
officially given there is 11 seconds. But again, we'll have the record books out, but we think that Richie is the quickest ever.
I haven't seen one quicker, but is it officially 11 seconds though, John? When is it actual official 11
well, that's
seconds?
what he's read out in the ring, isn't it? So I assume that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, he went down on 6, and he didn't wave it off instantaneously, but it was literally the first punch of the fight.
First punch thrown by Tete, yeah, and first punch of the contest. What a punch it was.
Reminded me a bit of when Rigondeaux came over here and won with a spectacular knockout punch, but it took him a little bit longer than this.